Hello, I am Ciaran Tully, External Affairs Manager at the National Housing Federation, and I'm joined by Asha Cleavely, who is a non-exec director at Saffron Housing and chair of Crimson Development Homes. Ash, why did you become a non-exec director?
Well, first of all, Kieran, thank you so much for inviting me to come along and talk with you today. So, why did I become a board member or non-executive director? Well, I grew up in social housing, and that very much gave me a first-hand experience of the challenges and opportunities, but also very much instilling in me a deep appreciation of the impact that secure, well-maintained housing can have on individuals and communities. I've spent the past 20 years in banking, helping global brands achieve their strategic visions. And I felt a calling to very much apply my professional expertise to an area that has profoundly shaped my own life. Becoming a board member at Saffron Housing, as you quite rightly say, as chair of Crimson Development Homes, has very much allowed me to use my lived experience, but also corporate knowledge to influence policies and shape the strategies that improve tenant outcomes and strengthen communities. It really is a rare opportunity to give back in a meaningful way by combining my personal passion, but also, using those professional capabilities.
And as you said, you don't work within the sector. So, what has the main challenges been for you coming from outside social housing sector and being a non-exec director?
Well, look, I think one of the main challenges, and I imagine many would identify with this, is understanding the specific regulatory and operational nuances of the social housing sector. The commercial world often provides invaluable lessons in strategic planning, financial discipline, innovation. The social housing sector demands a different mix and focus, but also making sure that we meet the immediate needs of tenants and communities. I've kind of taken to this challenge as an opportunity to very much integrate the strengths of both sectors. And I found that by combining the strategic rigor, but also the forward thinking mindset with the values and mission of social housing, I think we can create the solutions that are both sustainable but also transformative. I think it goes without saying that listening to tenants, engaging with sector experts and deepening, understanding of the housing landscape have been very much critical in terms of navigating this challenge effectively.
And we're all aware of that. We want to get more people to become board members in housing associations across the country. Were there any barriers that you faced in becoming a board member?
I think from a barrier point of view, transitioning into the social housing sector very much required me to bridge the gap between my corporate background and sector specific knowledge. My lived experience, as I've said, incredibly crucial, I think, for what I stand for as an individual, but actually gave me an authentic connection to its challenges, the sector's challenges and the positive difference that can be made when we do business well. I've kind of made it a priority to thoroughly research the sector, its priorities, its stakeholders, and that's very much allowed me to contribute meaningfully from the outset. I think it's also fair to say that networking has played a significant role too. I think for anyone that's considering becoming a board member or non-executive director, building relationships with people who have deep sector expertise, listening to their insights, very much I found helped me to understand the landscape, but also highlighted, how my skills could complement those goals. And I think, by taking those steps, that's very much helped me to navigate those initial barriers by bringing my professional and personal experience to the table.
Excellent. And kind of that very much leads into our board leadership conference that obviously we have on the 13th and 14th of February in London. Having had a look at the agenda, is there anything that you're looking forward to at that conference?
Well, look, I'm incredibly excited about the conference itself. I'm most excited about connecting with others, who share a commitment to transforming lives through housing. I think it's an invaluable opportunity to exchange ideas, learn about innovative practices, but also hear directly from leaders about what's working and where challenges persist. I'm particularly keen to explore how we can tackle issues like affordability, sustainability, but also tenant engagement in what I think are going to need to be creative ways. And conferences like this are not only just energizing, but they bring together the right people with diverse expertise and experiences, all focused on driving positive change in housing. So for me, it's about gaining new insights that I can bring back to my roles at Saffron Housing, but also Crimson Development Homes, with a view to having an even greater positive impact.
Thank you, Ash, and I look forward to seeing you in London in February.
Looking forward to it.